And that's good. We have a lot of young adults in here that are pursuing marriage and other things. Shout out to young adults in here. The well. They're pursuing. Me and you talked about this on the phone. Mm-hmm. And so how do you pursue everything that you can in godly ambition in the season of singleness, not believing that marriage is the cure to stop some of the things that you're struggling with and sin and all of that?
Yeah, I think, well, one, marriage is not the cure. So, like, if you're in here and you're wrestling with sexual immorality or you're wrestling with porn, getting married is not going to fix it. It's not going to fix it. You need to wage war on your sin. You need to kill your sin or your sin will kill you. So marriage is not just going to magically be because here's the thing that they don't talk about is that, yes, you can get married, but women have cycles. Women have babies. My wife is about to have a baby in November, right? Guess what? Thank you, praise God. But I'm not immune to this. And by the grace of God, we have an amazing intimacy life, but I'm about to go from an amazing intimacy life to like 8 to 12 weeks of scorched earth. I'm not trying to give y'all TMI, but like, if you don't have that part of your life together, you're going to get married and have a rude awakening. So you got to wage war on your sin. That practically means you need to have boundaries now. When you're single, the enemy is trying to do everything he can to get you to have sex with your girlfriend. When you're married, the enemy is trying to do everything he can for you not to have sex with your wife. Married folks in here know what I'm talking about. So it's a discipline on both sides. If you can't protect her and guard her and look out for her, let me be frank, that means no Netflix and chill. Why are you at her house until 11 o'clock at night? Right?
Man, keep going.
Right? I mean, as a father with a little girl, like, what are you doing? Right? Like, that's God's daughter. And ladies, can I talk to the ladies now? Ladies? We're going to need y'all to adjust some of y'all expectations. You can't have the guy that's 6 foot tall, making 6 figures at 25, who got a 6-pack. Some of y'all got to lower your expectations. Why do y'all think Kevin Samuels and some of the Fresh and Fit stuff was so pervasive? Because there is an avatar of women that have very unrealistic expectations, and then there's good men in this church that you can build an IKEA life with. Y'all know you get furniture from IKEA? It don't come assembled. You got to build it together. Me and my wife built an amazing life together. We was broke. All I had was potential and a little bit of charm, right? And so we built a life together. And so, ladies, there's men in here that are godly men. They're waging war on their sins. They love Jesus, and they will become incredible providers someday. But they're not making 6 figures yet. The average salary is like $40K. Some of y'all got to lower your expectations. Right? Some of y'all got to stop being attracted to the bad boy. Yeah, altar boy. There we go, altar boy, right? Am I speaking facts right now? So I think men, we got to wage war on our sins. Stop objectifying women. Stop. They're not there just for your sexual pleasure, right? Many of us have grown up with trauma and sexual abuse. You got to kill that sin. And ladies, we also, some of y'all got to lower your expectations and grow in those virtues, right? You have the ability to call out greatness in a godly man. You really do. To be an encouraging, you have the ability to call out greatness. Let me just share this quick story. I'm sorry if I'm rambling. We might go way over time tonight. Me and my wife were praying to transition to go into music ministry full-time for years. We kept praying. We walked through the Dave Ramsey baby steps. We got out of debt, 6 months of living expenses. We kept praying for an opportunity to transition. And then finally, I was working at my church and I was doing music. This is 2015, and I got the sense that, like, hey, this is I can't just keep working at the church and doing music. I'm traveling too much. And I remember we kept praying, and then we were driving back from South by Southwest in Austin. Wasn't there someone here from Austin, Texas? Driving back from South by Southwest from Austin, we were doing the Dream Junkies time at the run. Some of you guys may or may not remember the Dream Junkies. And I remember, shout out to my friend over there, and I remember being at a rest stop in New Mexico and calling my wife, and I got the sense that like they were not happy that I was gone so much at the church. And I remember talking to my wife, and I said, babe, you think we could start praying about me transitioning and going full time with this music? And she said something to me. She said, by the way, she's a stay-at-home mom with like a 6-month-old. Levi was 6 months old at the time. And she said something to me. She said, there's nothing else to pray about. You need to come home and put in your 2-week notice. It was my wife's faith and courage, faith in Jesus, courage in being a stay-at-home mom that called me to transition and quit my job. Right? And granted, we had 6 months of living expenses. I knew worst case scenario, I'll go drive for Uber. I went through the process of being able to drive through for Uber. I knew if everything came to a screeching halt, I would be okay. We would be okay. We decreased our overhead. We had no debt. We increased our savings. And it was her that called me to that. Fast forward 10 years later, and we haven't looked back. And we've had some really tough years, but we've never went without food. We never stopped giving to our church. We consistently remain faithful. And so, ladies, you play such a powerful role in your husband being able to rise to greatness. But you can't have it all. You can't have it all at the same time, right? So he can't be super home all the time with his phone turned off, not grinding, and provide for you to stay home and be a stay-at-home mom. There's seasons where you got to put your head down and grind, right? And so some of this weird stuff with Sabbath culture, I'm just going to turn my phone off for 4 days and just sit in the sand and earth with the ground and read my Bible. If you're 24, I don't want to hear anything about Sabbath from you. I want you to put your head down and work hard. So anyway, I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to say something real bad. Take a day off, Sunday service. Amen. All right, let's get into some questions.
Do you think that in America things are turning? I look at Huff on Rogan, Charlie Kirk's murderer, his wife forgiving the amount of eyeballs, Bible sales going up. Do you sense on your channel more viewers flocking to you? I just see more Christian YouTube content out there. What do you think about this?
Absolutely. I think there's something happening. There's a shift that's happened in the culture. I'm going to use the word revival that I think is real, from the Wes Huffs to the Joe Rogans to, I was just on Sean Ryan. I don't know if you guys saw the trailer that just came out today. So I think there's something in the culture, but let me just say this. Revival is not going to happen in rooms like this. Revival is going to happen around your dinner table. So we can give you guys all the tools, and Wes Huff can tell you all about why the Bible is reliable, and Frank Turek can give you all the apologetics arguments, and I can help you understand culture and tell you about godly ambition, but revival is going to happen at your dinner table.
Can you unpack that?
Yeah, people get discipled in community, not in rooms like this. This is a great pep talk, but this is the halftime show. Yeah. This is halftime. This is the pep talk, and then we got to go out into our real world and impact our communities for good. So absolutely, I think there's something in the air. I think something has shifted. I think Bible sales are up. All those things are true, but it requires every single one of us stepping in and saying, okay, what's my part in this? Because you can move the needle in someone's life way more than I can through a screen. You can do life on life with them. That means your life has to be in order. Right? That means if you need to go to therapy, go to therapy. If you need some deliverance, get some deliverance. If you need to be discipled, you need to do whatever you need to do right now. But your life is going to be the lives that transform, and that's how we scale. If it's just man, oh my gosh, this awesome moment, this thing, stadium, arena, cool, all that's great. But it's us in here saying every single one of us is going to make an effort to share the gospel. And when these people are flooding the churches, which I don't know about you guys, we've had record attendance the past 3 weeks in a row. At Rhythm Church, record attendance. These people are going to flood our churches. Who's going to disciple them and do life with them? Yeah.
Guys, I'm ecstatic to be going on my first ever theater tour, the Godly Ambition Tour, coming to a city near you. This is what I need you to do. I need you to hit the link in the pinned comment below. And if your city is on this list, make sure you sign to join the waiting list. You will be the first to access tickets. We have March 21st, Houston, Texas. March 22nd, Dallas, Texas. Chicago, Illinois, April 10th. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, April 12th. Arlington, Virginia, April 25th, and New York City, April 26th, Los Angeles, May 9th, Clearwater, Florida, which is right outside of Tampa, May 15th, and Atlanta, Georgia, May 16th. So hit the link in the pinned comment or go to blessgod.co, hit live events, and if you see your city, hit join the wait list, and you just put in your information, you will be the very first to get information for ticket sales with a special code before they go public. So I can't wait to see some of you guys in person. We're going to have an amazing time. I believe live events are the most efficient way to help people transform their life. My life was transformed at a live event similar to this one, and so I can't wait to come together, show you guys some new music I've been working on, some spoken word poetry. I'll be doing a talk and a live podcast Q&A, just like you've seen me do over and over. So we'll also have some special guests. So again, hit that link in the pinned comment or go to blessgod.shop, hit the live tabs, and I'll see you on tour this spring. All right, peace.